All right, it's official. No more Unk vibes at the worldwide leader in sports. ESPN has cut ties with former NFL tight end turned media personality Shannon Sharpe after the Hall of Famer settled a $50 million lawsuit accusing him of.
And the fact that an upstanding and righteous gentleman like yourself is in that position with the only thing trying to be righteous in our lane is just more machinations of the devil. You should have a much better backstory when you pick me as an opponent.
You know what, man? I'm glad you at least, addressed it, because
when you talk to him and tell him what the truth is, he won't be able to refute it. I told you earlier, he doesn't know this. How could he know?
Has a new target in his sights. NFL legend Shannon Sharpe. A brand new lawsuit was just filed in Nevada claiming Sharpe was manipulative and eventually a Jane Doe, with the latest claims allegedly happening as recently as January. We got our hands on the filing and we're going to break down everything.
To make them feel yeah.
Following the settlement of a $50 million 0 cents lawsuit, Shannon Sharpe was recently sacked from ESPN. However, this tale is far more complex than you may imagine.
I didn't want...
ain't nobody, they can't fire me. I make too much money to get fired. So they can't fire me. And first of all, they fire me, they got to pay me for 7 years, and I'm going to quit way before then. But if they want to fire me, I would love for them to do that.
Katt Williams sat on Shannon's couch and tried to warn this man about the consequences of continuing to pursue these young white ladies. Thinking Katt was being too theatrical, Shannon simply laughed it off. Shannon was unaware that Katt was predicting the future.
Will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week. I want you to win, but I don't want you to win more than me. Now I see if you win more than me, now I got to question your sexuality. Yeah. I got to question, how black are you? Because, bro, I'm like, come on, man. I mean.
But that's cause you fools on other networks, which we gonna become fools next year. We be working on that network. But Oklahoma City and the Cavs been balling for 6 months.
In less than 2 years, he went from being at the top of the media industry to being broke and jobless because he was unable to listen to those who were attempting to rescue his life. Katt wasn't alone, though. Additionally, Monique was out here attempting to save this man.
You don't need no auntie talking to me.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all of you guys.
This is the tale of Shannon Sharpe's revelation that he is not who we initially believe him to be. Shannon Sharpe's demise was entirely avoidable, which is what makes it so awful. Several individuals tried to warn Shannon about the risk, but he was too cocky to pay attention. Katt Williams was sharing genuine information about surviving in Hollywood when he got down for that historic Club Shay Shay interview in January 2024, not merely to criticize other comedians, and a very specific warning about the risks successful black men confront was part of that information.
No, anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like...
I'm not gonna hang up on you. It is what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You wanna be a dick to me now, so...
I don't wanna be, don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
I don't...
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Katt wasn't just venting, he was laying out the blueprint. He spoke about how the industry tests you. It dangles fame and fortune in front of you, then pushes boundaries to see what you'll tolerate. And if you're not careful, if you don't learn to say no early, the machine will chew you up and spit you out. Then he switched gears, straight into relationship territory. And this wasn't random. Katt's warning carried weight, especially when he started talking about Shannon. Because the reference to Jonathan Majors? That wasn't a side note. That was a deliberate red flag. Majors had everything going for him. Major Marvel deals, blockbuster roles, rising star status. But it all came crashing down in an instant after a domestic violence allegation involving a white woman. His career didn't just stall, it plummeted. Gone. Overnight. And Katt? He saw history starting to repeat itself. He looked at Shannon and recognized the signs. The same setup, the same temptations, the same trap. Katt wasn't trying to lecture, he was trying to redirect. He saw the pattern, and he wasn't going to let Shannon walk into it blind.
Remember I told you?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do with the shit you did to me.
Okay, well...
What happened next wasn't just a moment. It was a lesson in real time. Shannon admitted it himself. Katt was opening his eyes to parts of the business he'd never seen before. He was learning, really learning, about the traps, the setups, the landmines that had taken out so many black men before him. But there was one lesson Shannon just couldn't grasp. When Katt warned him about the dangers of certain relationships, especially the ones that came wrapped in pretty packaging and privilege, Shannon didn't take it seriously. He didn't hear concern. He heard entertainment. He mistook the warning for a punchline, and that response? It revealed everything, because Katt wasn't being paranoid. He was being prophetic. He wasn't imagining things. He was reading the room. He'd seen this movie before. He knew how it ended. A younger white woman, a messy breakup, a reputation-destroying accusation, followed by the complete collapse of a man's public image, and tragically, Shannon's situation would unfold exactly like Katt warned, a career-ending scandal, public disgrace, and a downfall that mirrored the same blueprint Katt had tried so hard to steer him away from. Katt wasn't just talking. He was trying to save him. He'd watched it happen to other successful black men. He wasn't about to watch it happen again without saying something. But here's the twist. Katt wasn't the only